picked Venomancer after Oracle. Usually it's the other way around. I would love to get into their heads to see what they're thinking. Why do they think it's good? The panel discussed a little bit about vision game, especially against Monkey King. But this is a position 4 Monkey. You don't pick a hero just to ruin position 4's game most of the time. It just doesn't make that much sense. Lifestealer, he should have a good time in the laning stage. We'll be playing into 2 melee heroes. Underlord, not the hero that we see a lot. We can see also a bit of a standoff here. If someone decides to climb the high ground, most likely will just straight up die. But to go back to the lanes a bit, Puck versus Quap. I've seen Quap do well until Puck gets level 6. All right, here we go.
No, it's definitely going to be Fishman going out. Stormstormer should be fine, but Aqua claiming that first blood. It's going to be very happy with that one. Will mean they probably miss out on the bantering on from this high ground, and with the movements of Entity probably will get themselves the 3 bounties. So at least something going their way in that sense. But Aqua getting that cash boost to start the game on Chicken Fighter's side.
Yeah. Great start for Aqua. His lane is not supposed to go bad. They should win the safe lane. Venomancer into Oracle just doesn't sound good in my book. Also, they have Troll, so that means that usually Venomancer is considered as a counter to melee heroes. Troll will mostly be in the range form, be able to CS, and also doesn't care too much about Spirit Breaker because you have a miss chance, so that's gonna be nice touch on top of that. But mid lane, this matchup, Queen of Pain has been probably the most popular hero in the last couple of months. I love Puck as a response to both Spirit Breaker and Queen of Pain, where you can dodge the Spirit Breaker charge, so that's always going to be nice. And also the coil. Leash mechanic against Queen of Pain. I've seen Queen of Pain's after Puck gets level 6 die a couple of times, especially with the 1 monkey rotation. You need a bit of an extra damage for it. You need 1 extra hero to play with once you hit level 6, and every single time the coil is up.
I see top lane error. Fishman trying to keep one another busy. That's got to be careful though. Fishman, of course, always at the ready with a Mango and a Thunderstrike to pop back if Era tries to push back too hard. And yeah, I mean, would you sort of say overall, the panel was saying that this game is going to sort of gear up in the same way where, if Entity aren't able to sort of take control of the mid game as the moments pass, Aqua's going to become more and more untouchable in the later stages?
They have good heroes. I wouldn't say it.
Okay.
We've seen what Spirit Breaker can do, multi-man charge if he gets 1-2 items. Queen of Pain plus Lifestealer, they scale really well into the lane game. And this is what I've been afraid of for this bottom lane, because Spirit Breaker doesn't really do that much as a position 4. We'll need 1 extra hit, maybe even 2 now. Yeah, that's 2 hits. Sheesh.
No, it definitely takes a bit more effort there. I was able to work with a bit of the benefits of that heal from Peksu to make them spend a bit more time away from the wave, chasing him.
It's a good Underlord game as well, a hero that we didn't talk about. His Pit of Malice will give them a lot of value in the mid-game fights. Stop the Spirit Breaker charge, also another way of controlling Queen of Pain. Maybe he even decides to go for Road of Atos. We'll definitely need to buy auras in this game. You might just start with 1, either Hood or Vanguard, whatever you feel like it. I feel like it's a Hood game, considering you're playing against a ton of magical damage. Era.
Oh, it's got the Boundless hit, slamming into Chrysalis. Chrysalis will make it away, but Chicken Fight is showing that they're very much ready to trade and punch back. Bottom lane, Peksu. He's going to be okay, just still have regen as well in the lane here. Will, of course, be passing his salve off to Aqua. Top. Having to be careful here, Chrysalis, really. Especially once level 3's hit on air as well. They'll have quite the punch to throw back. Never really going to be able to quite push on for a kill unless they catch Era separate from the Underlord.
Peksu needs to be careful. 1 charge into Gale. He's very low on HP. That will get dispelled immediately.
He's going to have Aqua go aggressive onto Toby here. But not going to quite have enough damage. And he's got to back off. Aqua very low right now. We'll take it another start. Okay, gets Yes, able to set up the kill.
Tell me, that was 3 bashes, including charge.
He might get pegged. He's got pegged as well. All right. I think someone else has become the offlaner now. Katami getting a couple of kills there, getting an XP for himself as well. He'll be very chuffed with that.
One of my favorite things to do in Dota, you know, apologize to your laner, to your core. Sorry that you died, but you picked up experience for 2 heroes. You got the gold, you get a bit of a lane for yourself.
Solo XP certainly feels very good for Katami at least. I'll be very happy there. Top lane. Zera not quite able to get the Jingu stacks up. Mid lane, it's been pretty even for now. Slight edge for the puck. Alright, yeah, you might want to go for this. Might be able to run down Fishman with the Jingu and a Boundless. See if it's going to be enough damage. This should be surely with a Boundless hit. Oh, okay, no, he's a little cautious. He wants to save it.
Was afraid of Lifestealer. I guess that's the correct choice. But his tree gets cut down.
All right, could he get the Boundless off it? No, he's just dead. Unfortunate there for Error. I guess he did the maths. Figured that the Boundless, even with the Jingu stack, wouldn't have been enough to go for the kill on Disruptor. Ends up only losing his own life. Jibe will have a juicy wave rolling into him though, so some good XP here for the Underlord.
Barania forced out of the lane, did not manage to pick up any water runes. Let's see if he decides to TP to a side lane. If any of the lanes are pushed out, he can go for it. Like I think it's, let's say, something that we see. Lifestealer does not have a point in rage. It would be great to kill him, but Puck definitely does not want to rotate top because it's too risky. You assume he's going to have it, so it's much more safe to TP back to the lane. Stormstormer even using scan on a mid lane to see if there's any kind of rotation. Oracle is coming out, but there's also Fishman gonna sit behind Queen of Pain. He understands that Queen of Pain dies with 1 rotation, so good read from Fishman there.
Yeah, Arrow was also coming in for Chicken Fighter, so Chicken Fighter's having the 3 of them around mid. Looking for action, but they won't find it. Top lane, Jibe should be pretty unkillable now in this laning setup against the Lifestealer. Has the full Vanguard just to be about to be delivered. So he's not going to be dying anytime soon up here. He can continue to sit up here and free farm to his heart's content. Aqua in the other side bottom lane has looked to back away from the lane now. Doesn't fancy his chances against this Spirit Breaker and Venomancer.
Oh, they will find him. Charge on the bottom.
Well, where's the bash? A couple of hits, doesn't get it. The missed chance was out as well. He's away. Katami. Maybe looking towards the mid. Obviously for Entity, trapping the puck is going to be something that's pretty much down to the Disruptor only, and that's even when the 6 is there. Before that point, Branya's going to have a pretty easy job jumping all over the place. So not an easy move to make around that mid for Entity.
Yeah, the game slowed down a bit. Thought we're going to see a lot of action, especially on the mid lane, but everyone knows what Puck wants to do once he hits level 6. So good rotations from Entity, keeping Queen of Pain alive. And he will go back to base, region up.
That is some hot chili you're serving up down
We'll TP to bottom and try to get a kill on Oracle. They can close the distance. He already used the Fortune's End. Queen of Pain, let's see. This time around, Stormstormer not gonna wait to see if he just dies from the right clicks, instead uses the ulti, which I think is the correct choice, considering you already spent 100 gold on TP. You want to get something out of it.
Over to the mid. Quick slow setup on a Fishman, jump forward with the Boundless. They'll look to burst him, they'll get the kill. Dream Coil's laid down, Baranya takes the kill. Arrow also able to step away from the 2 of them with the coil holding them back. Stormstormer won't be able to blink forward to chase. Arrow gets out.
We can see that Entity is on the same page. They snap the coil at the same time. Same thinking. I like it.
We're seeing this, both mids using their ults here. Not getting the bigger kills, but both teams realizing the pace of this one. It's going to be a little slow to start. So even using these longer cooldowns to get the smaller kills still gives a little bit of something here to them. See bottom. This time there won't be a Sonic Wave. And there won't be a TP attempt from Pexu. Chase down is enough here from Katami. Stormer to take out Pexu, no struggle.
It's very hard for Oracle to be on the bottom lane. He's not Weaver, Wyvern, or any of these heroes. You're also playing against Spirit Breaker, so if they just catch a glimpse of you, you're most likely gonna die. 1 charge plus 1 extra hero, that means you will be dead. Also, this time around, Charlie, aka Aqua, he goes for Battle Fury because he loves to build the item on this particular hero. We're gonna see it. Double snap. Our observers pointing out what matters in this game.
Yeah. I mean, you're right there. The timing between the two of them bang on as they snap it together in harmony. They really wanted to try and chase Ferreira. I mean, Storm, as you could see, if he was able to get that blinker to scream off, it would have been a kill. But not to be the case, Baranya.
With the Battle Fury and Troll, it will delay some of their timings, I would say, but they are not looking for early timings anyway, so I think Battle Fury here is completely fine. You want Underlord to be able to tank up. Monkey plus Oracle, they can play with Puck and get some pickoffs, but they're gonna most likely be looking for more of a like mid-game 20, 25, up to 30-minute mark timing. Aqua. Kind of struggling a bit with these Ancients.
The Ancients. Trying to give it his best shot. Top lane, Zibe. Well, he's going to be all right, but Chrysalis actually having a bit of a good attempt there, the Underlord. TP's coming in for Chicken Fighters, and the big one being that of Branya. He's ready to chase down, knows the Rage has been used, gets the reach with the coil, and that will get the kill secured. Storm, a quick Sonic Wave to take down Shibe and his courier. There's the double there. Charge over from Katami. They run down Pexu. They'll take the life of the Oracle as well. Maybe look for Baranya as he's in the trees. Oh, but the ready. He should be all... now they've got the vision for the glimpse, and he's lost.
Now they lost the vision.
Oh, that's true. But they should... I mean, he's got another orb. He's going to try another attempt at getting down.
Phase shift. Doesn't dodge it.
Where's the phase shift for cost? I mean, just...
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe
press the wrong key. Happens, you know. May have died anyway. Probably would have. Maybe Storm would have still got him with the jump scream. But we'll see. You know, for what was a very good attempt from Baranya earlier, not able to react to this.
Yeah, definitely didn't press anything. Ping issues, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think it would have been dead nonetheless, probably with a blink from Storm coming in after. But yeah. Good reaction from Entity up top. It looked to be a rough start, you know, as Baranya found the opportunity to get that jump in onto Chrysalis whilst the Rage was down, but Entity made sure that they were able to get something out of it themselves with that reaction.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This guy's tipping me.
Chicken Fighters, they can only take fights when Coil is up, so that's a bit of a downside of their lineup. Troll will not be joining any fights anytime soon. He needs Battle Fury plus a BKB, because you're playing against Disruptor's Glimpse, you're playing against the Venomancer, so it's going to be tough. He might even go for like Yasha into BKB if he feels like they don't need to fight, but Entity's lineup will start to put some more pressure out on the map. Katomi, charge is available.
We'll catch him with the root. Still got that movement speed, and Baranya not wanting to drop a Dream Coil for the Spirit Breaker alone. Katami's fine. Fishman and Storm also posturing in a position ready to take the fight if it did happen, even on Entity's side of the map there in the jungle. As top lane, both heroes continue to be on a bit of an island with one another. Neither feeling any sort of threat. Zibe knows that he's very, very tough to burst, and Chrysalis knows as long as he has the Rage, he should be immune to any sort of moves from Chicken Fighters. They're going to try and make the jump top. They have Arcane Rune and a Sonic Wave bottled up for Storm to blow if they get the jump on Zibe. Zibe is cautious, and by his side, Pexu is there with the ult available now from the Oracle if required. Entity will have to be a little smarter about the way that they go for the kills, and they may be doing exactly that there with this move, in fact, down towards the bottom. They know that they've already forced some sort of reaction top. Just looking to try and take over control of this jungle as we see Toby just laying down the Plague Wards. Just trying to limit the areas that
Pretty much.
this Troll's able to farm without any sort of hindrance.
Troll has been in the triangle for a very long time. They have one high ground observer ward and 2 sentries, so they got the triangle covered pretty much. And so far, Entity has not decided to invade it. Stormstormer's in a really good spot. Top net worth, going for Kaya Sanj, has Arcane Rune, so he would definitely want to take this fight. And also this time around, not hesitating at all at using his Sonic Wave to get a kill. Also, why does Sonic Wave work on couriers? They just
Now, why
does.
not? You know what?
If you see 2 couriers while being level 6, would you drop the ulti?
Yes. Absolutely. Did you know, was it used? I think it was T or someone was telling me. Or Jenkins was. Was it the Shard or the Ags and Nightstalker? You can eat your own teammates' courier.
Yeah, there's some kind of a bug, apparently.
It's a feat. You can eat
It's
your
a
own
feature,
teammates'
yeah.
couriers. I mean, that sounds brilliant.
One way to
Brilliantly
grief.
horrific.
You can eat your team's couriers. I don't know what happens with the items. I did not test it. But yeah, it's a new Shadow Amulet. Pick Nightstalker, wait for
And eat
20
couriers.
minutes.
Oh, it sounds terrible. Don't do that. Don't do that, kid.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Don't.
Leave it to the professionals.
But yeah, you get the HP back. And mana. So you can say, you know, I needed it. You can also micro your courier and put it on top of you, like, or close to you in team fights if there are no creeps.
That's
So you
true.
can eat your courier.
Eat your courier. Oh,
Enemy
well,
gets the gold, though.
Let's see if there's going to be backup in time. There's going to be charge coming over to try and help out Toby, but he's already been done for. The coil controlling him. Katami will get out of there. Error TPing away. They get the vision with the glimpse back on Pexu. Straight into the Static Storm. Shibay's going to try and take him out. Of course, at this stage, the Rift too long of a sort of a countdown to bring him out in time. So Pexu will die in the Static Storm.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And over to the mid. Aqua's able to keep it covered and does have that Battle Fury done. So we are now going to get to this point where What's Entity do have the lead right now. At least for Crystalis, it's going to rely on getting some action. He's not going to quite have the same farming capabilities that Aqua does here with the Battle Fury done.
Yeah, Troll's farm should skyrocket in the next 10 minutes, especially if he does not die. Right now farming Triangle and feeling secure to go to the top lane. But still, 4k gold lead for Entity. 2 supports, especially Monkey, not really doing much. There's a big difference between 2 position 4s in this game, where Spirit Breaker is having a really good time. He managed to get a double kill on the bottom. And at this point, like, he just brings more to the team fight than a position 4 Monkey King, who doesn't even have a point in Wukongs at the moment. Sometimes that Wukongs is not about damage, it's more about, like, you trying to scare them.
Yeah.
Shibabe.
Oh, so the full commitment onto him. There's still a false promise available if Pexu can get him, but Katami, as we see, doing a good job of making sure that Pexu couldn't quite keep him ranged there as Shibe. Just staying on top of this Oracle as the Spirit Breaker with the setup of the ult. They'll be able to find the kill with the rest of the team as they take both of them down. And off the back of this, should have a good shot of cleaning up this tier 1 mid.
It was a 4k gold lead for Entity before this fight, but Charlie managed to farm quite a lot. Tibarani, if he can get a solo kill with the Witchblade, SB too tanky.
Stormstormer's got an arcane. He's going to keep jumping for this one. Has jumped right underneath Aqua. Vision's there for the glimpse back into the reach of Katami. As actually, well, Katami, he's going to charge out of this one. Wants to get away from Aqua as Aqua pops the ult. Same thing to be said, though, for Stormstormer. He pushed him back with the Sonic Wave. Aqua ticking down low there with a Spirit Vessel on top of him that Toby's laid out onto him. Error will be able to jump in, take down Toby, but they've lost their Troll. They may lose Branya as well. Katami's got the bash control. They take out the puck. Katami's able to walk away from this. Error's trying to chase him down across the tree line, but over to the side, the rest of Chicken Fighters, they're getting dove under the tower here almost. Glimpse back onto Pexu, dragged back into the reach of Crystalis as the false promise comes to an end. The kinetic field control locks him down as Entity, they'll find a 3rd kill here for Stormstormer.
Great execution there from Entity. Queen of Pain with your Arcane Rune. I mean, you're forcing Troll to use ulti preemptively. He can't play on really low HP, otherwise he just might straight up die. Also, one thing is they have a tier 1 tower, and there were rainbow TPs coming out from the Chicken Fighters. I think they maybe needed Oracle to TP earlier than Underlord to be able to save the Troll, but sometimes it's hard, you know. You see a TP, you see your team dying, and you just, like, want to help out, but then again, In the end, he managed to get the ulti off on himself, which is not something you want to do. And Oracle, I know it sounds easy, it's you know, just focus Oracle type of a thing, but that's exactly what they need to do. Queen of Pain and Spirit Breaker is pretty much their job. Like, if Spirit Breaker catches a glimpse of Oracle, can charge him, Queen of Pain feels, I would say, very secure, being able to jump in, especially with Kaya Sanj, level 10 talent, 11 strength. She becomes so tanky. With Power Threads on strength, she has 2000 HP with status resistance.
No, he's been doing a great job so far with Stormstorming in both games. Even the first one, he was doing a hell of a lot to try and hold on to the game for Entity. And yeah, this time around, just straight off the start here, having a smooth opening, 5k lead, and hitting the sort of timings and lead they want to, especially when they have that Deso done on Crystallis, which is very close to being out there on top of the armlet. I mean, already we've seen Chicken Fighters try and take some of these fights into Entity.
It's the only way to approach a fight when you're playing against a Venomancer. You need to use the smoke, otherwise it's gonna get scouted.
Ooh,
but the cheesy move,
are they gonna get away with
this?
I mean, do you expect this if you're Entity?
Definitely not.
No.
They're really not aware of it. Someone needs to show them the lane, maybe even die for this to be successful. And Era was tanking it up a bit. Aqua using his ulti to get some extra attack speed and lifesteal. And now they're gonna grab it. This is a move that you don't expect them to do.
No,
but it's a very
well.
good read on the game. Like, it's not about him having Aegis for the next fight. It's more about stealing the Aegis from Entity and allowing them to snowball even more.
Yeah. Nice sneaky move there from Chicken Fighters. I'll see what Entity's plan is, though, to, as I say, I imagine we'll still see them speed things up. Deso now complete on Crystallis. And some good tools to get the heroes under us. We've seen with the glimpses, the control, the Veno and the Spirit Breaker. Stormstorm also available for the delivery if he wants to jump inside with the Infest. A lot of ways to enable Crystallis in this early action. And yeah, it gets a few hits on some of these heroes, they're going to crumble to the damage of the Deso.
I think Jibe bought a Fluffy Hat as his like third item, like real third item after Vanguard and Road of Atos. Also, where does he wear a Fluffy Hat? Between the horns or like on top of them?
I needs one for each horn kind of thing, don't you?
Needs to buy another one.
Yeah.
It's a big head.
It is a big head. Yeah, hopefully they do the large sizes. He's going to have it upgraded now, though. Getting the 4-staff done, so he himself's got a bit of a way to help kite his allies away from the reach of Crystallis' Lifestealer. I see Chicken Fighters pushing on. And Aegis on Aqua. They're feeling happy to try and tempt some sort of response from Entity. They won't quite get it. I mean, Katami for now is taking Crystallis around. Without a doubt, if he gets a charge in, that moment of control should be enough for Crystallis to do the damage. We'll see them go straight away on a Jibe. In fact, Crystallis, he's trying to run past Jibe to get to Peksu. The ult from Katami catches Peksu and sets up for the kill. Aqua, he's down the wall.
No.
Jibe, he wanted to take him out, but whilst he goes out, of course, the Aqua, he's going to try and fight his ground with the Battle Trance. Looks over towards the Venomancer. They have finished up the Disruptor, but Crystallis, he's just going target to target, taking them out. Error falls. Aqua now without the ultimate is going to go for TP out. They've got the bash though and half the damage.
Oh.
As these fights at this stage, even when they have the Aegis on Chicken Fighters, they're too tough to take right now. This Lifestealer is so strong at this point of the game with the armlet Deso.
Uber driver left before he can enter the car. Like, he died too quickly, I would say, and Entity is doing what they need to do. Just focus the Oracle, as we said it, as everybody pretty much knows. Try to get him off. Stormstormer and Katomi are doing a very good job being able to do it. And like, Troll is gonna get kited. They have so many tools, whether it's a Glimpse, whether it's a Spirit Breaker Charge, or Ulti, Venomancer Gale, especially when there's no Oracle to purge that off.
Chicken Fighters really trying to give it a good shot there.
Yeah,
something they were tempting for in that push on the tier 2 with the Aegis, but still at a stage of the game where it's not going to be easy to fight into Entity head on.
I'm no math expert, but I believe in this case 17% is a bigger number than 60%, right?
It certainly seems like it. The bashes have definitely been in Entity's favor more so. Kataomi having a brilliant game, 3-1 and 12. And he's ready to keep the ball rolling here. Sneaking around with the Shadow Blade, looking for opportunities to get in with Crystalis. I just want to fight right now. Crystalis, he's got no time to be hitting creeps. He wants to hit heroes.
And this is going to be another way of kiting Troll. I see Sanj, I see Heaven's Halberd in Crystalis's quick buy, so that's going to be a big one.
There we go, straight away. Again, Kataomi looks for Pexu, finds him with the ult. Pexu goes down. Aqua will manage to put the ultimate. Crystalis with the movement speed will manage to get away. They do lose Kataomi underneath the tower. Aqua's ult comes to an end.
Oh,
but
big
the
play, big force tap.
comes in just in time. Pexu able to keep Aqua fighting for a little bit longer. Crystalis wants to come back in though, knowing that the false prophecy is going to come to an end. And with that, so does Aqua. As Aqua falls, Jibe also going to get run down as Entity once again. The fight, it's all theirs. This time round, Chicken Fighters able to maneuver in a way that gave them a bit of a chance. Pexu coming in with a buyback, giving Aqua that little bit more time to fight with. It's still not enough at this stage.
Yeah, like the execution of what they needed to do in that situation is buyback on Pexu, Underlord using a Force Staff so he can get closer to Troll, who's going full Madman mode on the side, manages to get the ulti off, but at this point it's still not enough. Stormstormer completely popping off in this game, double damage, has a full BKB on top of Shard, level 19. I don't know how they kill him. I actually think this might be the game where he ends up with 0 deaths.
I'm certainly looking to be on track for that right now with the way that he's played.
Also, Venomancer has Shard, has that Ether Lens, so the cast range on the Gale is going to be insane. Like, you can cast it pretty much from 1,000 plus.
They're going to try and go for Crystalis here. The backup comes in from Fishman, drops down the Static Storm. Crystalis, he does go down, and now with the ult, Aqua's going to be able to move over towards Kataomi. Kataomi out with the Shadow Blade. They don't have the control to lock him out. Aqua's going to turn his attention over towards Stormstormer, but the bash, the ult's there from Kataomi. Aqua's down again. Double kill, triple kill from Stormstormer, and he's not finished yet. Gets the vision on error. They have the glimpse back. They take out the Monkey King as well. More kills to add to the tally here for Stormstormer. The man himself right there.
Doesn't look too happy about it, you know. He's still like, where's the 5th guy? I want to get the rampage.
Yeah, I didn't get a rampage. You know, that's always going to feel a little bad. You know, ultra kill, you know, whatever. Yeah, it's all about the big rampage.
I've had multiple of those. Give me the rampage.
Yeah. And honestly, if there was a game where he gets it, it may just be this one. Another fight, and that rampage might just be round the corner for Stormstormer if things continue as they are here. 27-12, 11k lead. It really does seem that this time round, this game, Entity, they have shut down any attempt from Chicken Fighters to try and get this game to a later stage. This game, in comparison to the last one, Aqua, whilst he didn't have as rough as a lane, this mid-game portion's been shaken up completely, and he's just not getting the chance to farm.
It's also Troll. How many times have you seen, like, yeah, it looks like a good Troll game, but this hero never delivers. Maybe we need to change something about his ulti. Because you can't control the hero. I don't know why, but it feels very weird. There was a time when you couldn't cancel a Spirit Breaker charge. I don't know if that was in Dota 1 or Dota 2.
Oh, it must have been Dota 1.
Dota 1,
I don't remember that. It was completely uninterrupted.
Yeah, you cast it and you're like, well, whatever, hands off keyboard. I guess I'm going to the fountain.
That's pretty wild. There we go, bottom lane. It's just eyes on Baranya. He might be in trouble there. Fishman has a Static Storm as well, if he's able to get in and close the gap. And he is. Oh,
maybe they needed a bash. Maybe.
I think he was expecting that.
Fishman was like, okay, you bash him into the Static Storm. So right now, Baranya does not have a way of protecting himself against the silences from like either co-op. It's not a long duration silence, but mostly for the Static Storm. I see Yule Scepter in a quick buy. Not sure if he like wants to commit for that at this point, because it feels like he might need a bigger item, something that's going to be game winning. Yeah, he actually changes it. Okay, he changes it to the Aghanim Scepter.
This fight up top does not look like it's going to go well for Chicken Fighters. Pexu taken down. The rest of them have got to run. Jibe does have an ult. He may need to consider it here. As Kataomi's going to start off the action. Gonna get the chance to rift out. That's the question. He's gonna pop it now, and they got the damage.
They got the bashes.
Oh, not quite enough. Oh, actually with the vessel in the base. He's gonna sit low, but
he's okay. He's okay. Shadow Strike, Vessel, Poison Sting. Big man has a lot of regen.
yeah, he's fine. He's out of there.
And different game for Spirit Breaker this time around. Like, he is gonna be able to scale. This is a position for Spirit Breaker. Only 2,000 gold away from Aghanim Scepter. Once you get that, you can charge through BKB, which is kind of insane to think about. He already has Nether Strike that goes through BKB, has his own BKB, the like 2-second BKB with the Nether Strike, and also applies a break. Spirit Breaker's toolkit is just too good.
Katami's just going for it. I mean, and he gets away with it right underneath the outside of the base. Nothing the Chicken Fighters could do about him running in and running out like that. And of course, Roshan, it is up. Entity. I can look for this one, and Chicken Fighters, yeah, not quite ready to really contest this, I don't think. They need at least this BKB on Aqua. Okay, does have it done. All right, BKB's out on the Troll. A very important thing there for Aquas. We have seen him struggle without that magic immunity in the last few fights there. Especially the Vessel counteracting the lifesteal from his ult, causing him a lot of issues. Right. Charge up from Katami. Roshan's been taken. Chrysalis has the Aegis. There's going to be the jump. Static Storm down on the Peksu. Peksu, not a chance to save anyone, not even himself. As Peksu's down, Aqua popping the BKB, trying to commit onto the Venom, but he gets kited. Sonic Wave pushes him back. Sure, Chrysalis gets popped the once, but he's going to be back for round 2. Katami hiding off to the side. They get locked down on a Storm, and they will bring down Jibei looking for a bailout with the Rift, and he's going to be able to do so in time. It is a good escape there from Jibei.
Yeah, not a bad
He was a
trade
little
for
pumped
Chicken
up from
Fighters.
that one. That was a good Rift out.
And it really was. And look how many Plague Wards there is on the ground near the Roche pit, because that Gale connects, it summons 2 wards, and of course he's going to be using some of those. It's a lot of damage, it's a lot of overtime damage. Chicken Fighters, however, not very synced with their abilities, because Charlie pops the ulti, pops the BKB, and then is looking for a fight, decides to go in. But the good thing is they managed to get some of their heroes out. Unfortunately for Barania, was not able, but that Aghanim Scepter might be the turnaround point. It's gonna be good against the Lifestealer, keep them in place, like even Queen of Pain, and we see Queen of Pain dying because of the root mechanic coming out from Jibei plus Road of Atos. Still,
Back in action here. What a bailout just in time there for Aqua. Peksu will manage to save him here. As they went full in on him, Peksu should... Oh, actually, is he going to be able to push him back? He's trying to. Roots out as well. Jump forward from Brand, who's going for the backline. Charge over's there, but Peksu goes down. The ult comes out from Toby. Aqua as well with the battle trance. The BKB is going to try and commit in onto Crystallis. Crystallis trying to head back. Aqua, has he got the damage on his own to do this? Katami coming in from the side. The disarms out onto the Troll. Aqua, he's got nothing else to show for this as Aqua goes down. Jibei as well.
a lot of attack speed from Troll, but not enough damage. There's also miss chance, evasion from Heaven's Halberd, and Lifestealer, pretty tanky, I would say. You know, he also hit that level 20, so even more evasion coming out from the talent. I think this might be it. You know, we need to stay positive, try to figure out how they come back into the game. I don't think there is enough damage to deal with both Lifestealer and Queen of Pain, also Spirit Breaker, about to finish the Aghanim Scepter, hit level 20, has spider legs on top of it. This is pretty much the dream position for Spirit Breaker game.
Yeah, he's having a great one here, Katami. Charged across the fights, really got things opened up in that early mid-game for Entity to just roll away with it. Crystallis to have a pretty free game, and Stormer, yeah, just sort of leading the way with the plays that he's pulled off. Looking very strong on the Queen of Pain, strong hero, hot hero right now. And a lot of teams are favouring, and you're seeing why here when in the hands of a confident player just completely ruins the game for the enemy. Very hard to control and take down.
Even more kiting potential coming out from Queen of Pain. I see Ethereal Blade. Like, Troll is not gonna have a good time. And those dispels that we talked about, how many times have we seen like Oracle actually using spells on Troll? It's a tough one. Like, so far Entity understood where the threat comes from at the start of the fight, to take out the Oracle, deal with the rest later. Even after like buybacks, Oracle still manages to die. He does not have a single item in this game, like no Force Staff, no Lens, so that means he needs to be very close, and if he uses any of his abilities, there's a 100% chance that he's gonna die after that. You can see the cooldown. Our observers, big fans of the cooldown reduction. Gale, 9-second cooldown. Very nice.
There's a lot of Plague Wards. They're going to be spat out all over the place.
Seconds.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Damage dealt, 35,000 on Queen of Pain. No surprise there. Stormstormer having pretty much a perfect game.
Yep.
And that's a full E-Blade on top of Shiva's. So Spirit Vessel, Shivas means that there's not going to be regeneration coming out from Troll's ulti. Spirit Breaker also going for a BKB, has Gem picked up. All they need to do is not dive the fountain, and Entity has this one. Even Venomancer about to finish second Ethereal Blade.
Yeah, even giving it a 0% win probability on the charts right now here for Chicken Fighters.
Aben not being very generous in this one.
That's Jibbank. Caught out, no buyback here for the minute. Getting the creep waves pushed in. Still Chicken Fighters smoked up on the high ground, but very hard for them to fight 4 versus 5. I mean, already they're struggling with the full lineup, being 24k down against Entity. As you say, just struggling with the damage. And now, they try and make the jump here. Aqua's in with the BKB in the ult, but the damage is just not coming out from the Troll at this stage.
He actually doesn't deal damage.
Yeah.
Lifestealer.
Nothing was done at all there. As there we go, ladies and gentlemen, game 2. It's going to be going to Entity. And they look very good doing it. We saw game 1, Chicken Fighters winning it in their style. Game 2, Entity rolling over Chicken Fighters in their style. We're going to get a game 3, a decisive game between these two teams. It's a very important series as well, as we're seeing who's going to be able to battle it